So she come in, but I'm still trying to figure out why she here. So I said, what's going on? Oh, I just stopped by. What, I ain't supposed to stop by? I said, well, shit, I mean, I'm not saying that, but, I mean, you could at least tell me you was coming by. You know, I mean, what's going on? So we sitting in the kitchen, and she talking about, well, I just stopped by because me and my girls, we about to go out. Where your baby? She said Carolyn was babysitting her son for her, you know. So I said, so where your friend live? She said she lived down the street, and this was like maybe 2 miles from me, from where she was talking about she was going. So she's sitting in. So I'm leaning over the stove, you know, leaning on my stove, and she at the table in my kitchen, and we conversing. But I'm just trying to figure out, why are you here? You know, because me and her don't even deal like that, you know, just to do this. I mean, I haven't even physically dealt with her, and it's been a minute, you know, and I'm like, I know we friends and everything, but we haven't even been talking like that. I mean, I was going to school, and I would go by, you know, we were planning for me to come to her house, because when we was on good terms, I would go to her house, and I would even spend the night at her house and go to school from her house and stuff like that, you know. But now it was none of that. For some odd reason, God was just dealing with me and getting people from me, I guess. You know, at the time I didn't know, but I'm going through. So so I'm still trying to figure out, why is this girl here? I'm just looking at her like, and I'm asking God, like, what's going on, Father? Why is this girl here? So she's sitting down there talking, and then she goes and say, well, I asked her with her friend, if she said about 2 miles down. You know, I know the area she was talking about, in Lafayette. So I was like, okay, so, but she wanted to charge her phone at my house. And I'm like, well, if your friend lived down the street, why you want to charge your phone at my house and you about to go over there? She was like, well, something might happen to my baby. I'm like, something might happen to your baby, so you mean to tell me something gonna happen to your son between the time you leave my house and go to your friend's house? You know, so she, you know, kind of like shied it away or whatever, you know. So I'm looking at her, and then God gave me this vision of her. I said, no. And all I could see was hate and jealousy of me. And I'm looking at her, and I'm like, OMG, no, Father, I know this girl not jealous of me, for real. So she went on talking a little bit. So, you know, she figured, when she knew, because she come in and see all the balloons, so she knew you know, we was about to have something. Well, I'm going to let y'all, you know, okay, that's fine, thank you. So she left, and when she left, I'm like, going back in my closet, I'm walking back in my room and stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, Father, Terry jealous of me like that? Like, whoa. I'm back and forth in my closet, can't believe this. I'm like, oh my God, no. Couldn't believe it. So my daughter and them get back, I tell him what happened or whatever. So that Valentine's was that Thursday. That Saturday morning, boom, God said, go see the lady. I went to go see the woman. I got there. I asked for her name. She said, this is me. And I was like, I don't know. I didn't even know what to say. She was like, what you want? She was like, you want to read? I was like, yes, ma'am. She said, oh. She said, well, okay. She said, well, hold your hand out. And I gave her my hand. And when I gave her my hand, she said, oh, yeah, it's a woman. She got root on you. I said, what? I said, root on me? I said, well, who is she? She described it to me. She said she looks shorter than you. She light-skinned. She said she wears short haircuts, but it could be a wig. You know how they have the shortcut wigs. She said, but she wear her haircut short, and she got like highlights in the front of her hair. So I'm like, dang, what the heck is that? So I'm trying to think of somebody with short hair and got highlights, you know, who wear the hair like that. I'm like, damn. So, you know, she gave me some stuff to, you know, take care of myself and whatnot. So I had to do what she say. So I did what she say and everything. So, but in the meeting in between time, after I leave her, you know, I'm asking God, like, who did this? I called my daughter, Panna, and tell her, you know, about, you know, what the lady's saying. She was like, what? And then she wanted to go to the lady. So I told her where the lady was. She went to the lady. She all right, you know. The lady told her she all right, she good, you know, just her husband, something about her husband, you know, which she was dead on the ass about that. You know, whatever it was, I forgot now. But anyway, so I'm like, Lord, you have to reveal this person to me. So I'm thinking about everybody except the right person. So I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, who is this person? This is like 8 o'clock in the morning, y'all. And I'm like, damn, who is it, Dad? I said, you know what? I ain't gonna worry about it. I know you're gonna reveal it to me, Daddy. Boom. Sure enough. About 4, 5 o'clock that day, boom! Vision come in my head, in my face, just like this. Tyree